Who is Supercar Blondie? There was a time when the world was run by leaders. Now the world is run by influencers. Whether it's fitness influencers, fashion influencers, or the ones that travel far and beyond and show us a world through their lens, the fact is, when influencers talk or take pictures on Instagram, the world listens. Social media star Alex Hershey, otherwise known as Supercar Blondie, another reigning motoring influencer, is in use for raking in the big bucks. Having started her career as a broadcast journalist with a radio show in Dubai, the effervescent 34-year-old Aussie with a love of cars started posting automotive stories on Instagram to her then 300 followers in 2015. Now she commands an audience of millions and her films have had more than 1 billion views. Firsthand, Supercar Blondie knows that there are plenty of other social media pages out there devoted to showcasing different supercars. But that would make a lot of sense, as you can imagine that a career based on promoting and driving in various supercars is something that is likely to be very enjoyable. But while Hershey may have a lot of competition technically when it comes to this area, there are still several reasons why she can stand out from her competition and become one of the social media's biggest stars. Hershey already has millions of social media followers and hundreds of images where she offers insight into what her everyday life looks like to her followers. And luckily for Hershey, a day of work always seems to involve taking pictures in front of beautiful cars because of her fame. But if you think it's a simple life for Hershey, you may want to think again. Hershey, who came from Australia, worked hard in Dubai to develop a name for herself and used her talents to help her fly around the world. And I'm sure she'd say she's working even harder to try to keep her popularity going upwards. But you can rest assured that an awesome supercar is likely to follow her wherever she goes. Back when she lived in faraway Australia and before she became exposed to the world of supercars, the first car she owned was a rather subdued Mitsubishi Lancer. She loved the car though and enjoyed driving it through the streets of Queensland before she packed up shop and relocated to Dubai. Alexandra studied journalism and business at Queensland University of Technology, then moved to Dubai in 2008. She became a newsreader and presenter for a talk radio show on Dubai Eye 103.8. She left the job in 2018 after close to 10 years on the job and focused full-time on her social media career. When you ask her about her success, she simply answers with, "I still can't believe it. What's really mad is that for the longest time it was just me and my husband, Nick, doing everything, presenting, filming, uploading, editing," she says over Zoom. "We've just taken on someone to help us out, but to get where we are has been seriously tough. For over 3 years we worked every day, no holidays, no weekends off, it's brutal. But every time I get to drive a new car, I love it and it reminds me of how lucky I am." From supercar processions with helicopter escorts to driving around Mexico City surrounded by bodyguards and bulletproof Maybach, this is how Supercar Blondie turned her hobby into an incredible entrepreneurial success story. She was asked about what she really describes herself, an influencer, a content creator, or a presenter. She said that a little bit of all of those things, but mainly she refers to herself as a content creator because she creates content for 4 different platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and now TikTok. Which is crazy. For the first 2 to 3 years, it was just her and her husband, just hustling and traveling around, filming, editing, uploading, building the business, talking to clients and everything. She has never worked so hard in her life, she says. Content creators get a bad reputation because a lot of the time, people just see the beautiful photos, the cool films, amazing trips overseas, and these brilliant cars. But at the end of the day, you're trying to build a business, she continued. Supercar Blondie was listed as the 50 most influential woman in the Arab world by the Arabian Business. She also appeared on the television in TV RTL on the car show Grip Das Auto magazine, where she presented the Bugatti L'Or Blanc and La Ferrari Aperta. She then hosted the television show titled Car Cruise, which aired on broadcasting and cable. She also featured in one of Britain's top reality show, Top Gear, in the edition which took place in Abu Dhabi. Top Gear is a popular British car show that has a fan base spread across the globe. In July 2019, the production crew was in Dubai to shoot an episode and Supercar Blondie got to feature on the show. She was even taken on a few laps by the Steak, the mysterious driver who usually whips the cars around a track to measure out the lap times. She was the first person to shoot the ultra-exclusive Venano Roadster. Only 9 units of the Venano Roadster were produced. However, there was one that was even more exclusive, the only unit finished in fully exposed carbon fiber. The car was shipped to Dubai and for many months lay under a thick car cover until Supercar Blondie was granted exclusive rights to make a video of the car. And even better, she got to drive it for a short distance. Once, a car collector flew in his car for her to review in Dubai. The Bugatti Veyron L'Or Blanc is hypercar indulgence taken to the next level. This is a one-off car made in partnership with the Royal Porcelain factory in Berlin. As a result, parts of the car's body shell and interior have been fashioned out of high-quality porcelain elements. In April 2018, the owner of the car flew in the car to an exclusive hotel in Dubai so that Supercar Blondie could do a special review of the car. However, Supercar Blondie has supercars of her own. In April 2018, she took delivery of a Lamborghini Huracan, an experience that was uploaded on her YouTube channel. The car, named Lucy, has featured in many of her adventures and has undergone several color transformations. However, it didn't last that much because she recently put off the car for sale. And before Lucy, there was the BMW i8. The BMW i8 was actually the first supercar owned by Supercar Blondie when she moved to Dubai. The hybrid car produced up to 370 bhp and can also be driven in pure electric mode when needed. She was often spotted out and about within her car, cruising the streets of Dubai. Eventually, she sold it and moved on to something much more aggressive, the Lamborghini Huracan LP610 she dubbed Lucy. Sometime in April 2020, however, Hershey sold the famous blue Lamborghini and purchased the brand new Rolls-Royce Wraith Black Badge, a $380,000 super luxury coupe. In need of a new supercar, Alex then brought herself the new McLaren 720S as well. Obviously, Supercar Blondie is doing quite well for herself. In 2019, she hosted a TV show in the United States, broadcasting a cable, a TV industry trade magazine, announced that Supercar Blondie would be hosting a show called Cars Cruise with Supercar Blondie on Insight TV, a Netherlands-based TV channel. The show aimed at showcasing the vibrant car culture in different parts of the United States. The last episode of the first season aired in September 2019. It is not yet clear if there will be a follow-up season. Jumping into her net worth and her main source of income, of course, her YouTube channel. The channel has over 5 million subscribers as of 2020 and has accumulated over 400 million views so far. It is able to get an average of 500,000 views per day from different sources. This should generate an estimated revenue of $2,500 per day, $900,000 a year from the ads that appear on the videos. There is also a program known as Google Preferred, where deep-pocketed companies can target ads on the top 5% most popular content. The ad rates here are higher than normal. Apart from ads, YouTubers also generate extra from YouTube Red viewers, who pay a monthly fee to view premium content on YouTube, plus watch videos without ads. Here, they get paid based on watch time of their videos. The longer the viewers watch their videos, the more money that they earn. However, let's not forget about her other sources of income, like hosting and other social media platforms. Her total net worth is estimated to be $15 million. What about her personal life? Alex is married to Nick Hershey. The couple met as teenagers in Switzerland. I was 17 and was visiting Switzerland as part of a high school student exchange program. Nick, 19 then, was part of the family that was hosting me. He then followed me to Australia and we studied together. We got married in 2010, she says. The couple is still going strong, have now made Dubai their home, where they live with their 2 dogs, Muji, a golden Pomeranian, and Peppy, a rescue Chihuahua mix.